Welcome, and I'd like to invite you on board the latest addition to Maritimo's M-Series Flybridge motor yacht range. The M55 is scheduled for release early in 2021, but I'm here today to give you an exclusive tour of a full-scale mock-up that we've built here at Maritimo's Design and New Product Development Division. So the first thing that welcomes you when you board the M55 is the Adventure Deck. And this is just an incredible space. So what's shown here is the optional extended platform as well, so that can either be fixed or hydraulic. But the key to this area is what lies beneath. So this area here all lifts up to expose a really large storage area, which is fully lined, but it can also be a 3-metre tender storage area. So that has a 250 kilo davit in there, which can launch and retrieve the tender from. So moving forward here, you've got the entertainment unit area, which has a lift-up lids in these two sections here. So that can fit a double grill and sink, as well as some storage beneath. And then you also have a really large cooler fridge that's top-loaded. So the upper cockpit deck on the M55 has the option to turn into a really cool alfresco area. So you have the starboard L-shaped lounge here, as well as a port bench lounge here. Now, what that does is give you a really unique dining or entertaining area. We've designed the headliner here to come as far back as possible so that it gives you maximum coverage to this area. But what it also has is recesses above in the headliner that can conceal roll down clears. So in the event that weather comes up, you can roll clears down, completely close the area off and protect it from the elements. So this is the M55's foredeck. Now I'm walking up our signature walk around side decks, and as you can see, the bulwark height even up here on the bow feels really secure. You've got the high rail, the high bulwarks, so if anyone's unsteady on their feet up here, it's a really comfortable feel. We've designed the foredeck for a number of options. So as you can see, we've cut out this section here, which can either take the optional sun pad as you see here, or it can take a 3.6 metre tender. I've got two anchor hatches here, so one's for the anchor storage, one for the anchor access. You also have a moulding there for the davit for the tender storage, and then we have the 3 deck hatches in the foredeck as well, so that gives light and ventilation to the forward 3 cabins. Another unique design feature on the M55 side decks is the Flybridge wing overhang. This gives it a real motor yacht feel, as well as we've managed to integrate the Flybridge into this design to give us a lot more space, a lot more accommodation up on the Flybridge area. The side decks are also Maritimo's signature walk-around side decks, which give really secure access to the front of the boat, and that's for pets, children, anyone unsteady on their feet with the high bulwarks. Now, a key design feature on all Maritimo M-Series Flybridge motor yachts is the Arf Galley. Now, we do this so that the galley is central to both the cockpit and the saloon lounging area. Another feature of our long-range cruising boats is our long-range galleys. So that means we have a lot of storage and a lot of ability for meal preparation for long trips away. So the mock-up here that you can see that there's some supports here, but you can get a really good visual representation of what the real boat's going to be. So this black area here that's typically not on an M-Series is new for the M55. This is blacked out glass, which is, we've done this in a way so that the orientation of the stairs is going from front to back. Now that blacked out glass wraps all the way around through here into the splashback of the galley as well. So moving forward into the lounging area here, you have a really large U-shaped dinette to the starboard side. You have an L shape over to the port side. Now, what you notice here is the space. This is an area that we've tried to maximize the amount of space and light. So we have the Vista sliding saloon windows both sides as an option. So they open back 1.5 metres each side, which lets a lot of light and really brings the outdoors in. Without the structure here that you see that's here to support the Flybridge above in this mock-up, we would have the dinette in this area here. So that frees up this U-shaped lounging area here really to be a really big lounge area where you can watch TV. Now the TV option here can be a 50-inch pop-up TV, which pops up behind this port lounge here. Now that gives you great viewing ability from both the lounging area, the galley and the cockpit. Now this is the starboard guest stateroom on the new M55, and as you can see it's a split single, twin single cabin. It's got a hull window here to the starboard side. You've got lots of open space above each bed, so that can sleep adults or children very easily. To the forward of the cabin you've got a full height hanging locker with a full length mirror. You've also got a deck hatch for a bit of light and ventilation, and you have the option as well for a 32-inch TV on the forward bulkhead. Now this is the forward VIP guest stateroom on the new M55 Flybridge motor yacht from Maritimo. And the unique thing about this cabin is the offset queen arrangement that we use in this area. So that gives us a lot more floor space to walk around the bed. That gives us access to make the bed, as well as a lot more comfortable to get in and out of the bed. Over to the starboard side here we have a full height hanging locker with full length mirror. And on the port side here we have the option for a 43-inch TV, as well as the access to the VIP ensuite area here. Now this is the M55's VIP ensuite, which is also the acting day head, as it has the access here from the forward VIP stateroom and here from the companionway. As you can see, there's a really large shower. You've got a huge vanity area for the toilet and sink and everything here. Really good sized mirror. And up above you'll see you've got the deck hatch there for lots of light and ventilation. And the other thing you've got is lots of headroom, which is probably even the lowest area in the boat, and I've still got lots of headroom here. So now this is the master stateroom on the new M55 Flybridge motor yacht from Maritimo. And the first thing you can notice here that it is a full beam master stateroom here. You've got drawers, lots of storage to each side of the cabin, really big day bed here. You've got a king size master bed here. Then you have these really large hull windows to each side of the cabin. So they have opening ports each side, so that'll let a lot of light, a lot of ventilation into this area. To the front of the cabin here you have a half height hanging locker here, as well as an option for a 43-inch TV. Then moving forward into the entry to the cabin here you have a full height hanging locker and also the entrance to the master ensuite. So like all M-Series Flybridge motor yacht models, the M55 has an internal staircase to the fully enclosed flybridge. Now the only thing that's a little different about this is the orientation going from front to back. So we've done that for the reason of the layout upstairs in the flybridge that's given us two lounging areas. Now what the M-Series is really known for is its enclosed flybridge, but the M55 is taking that to a complete new level. So what we've been able to accomplish here is because of the beam that we've been able to add into this area, and that's due to the flybridge design and the wing overhang on the walk around side decks. So that, coupled with the orientation of the internal stairs, has given us two dedicated lounging areas. So we have the forward cruising lounging area here that faces forward out the front of the boat and sits across from the helm. And then we also have the aft lounging area here, which really integrates well with the back deck and this TV area here. Now the Arf Flybridge Deck is where you do get a really good feel for the amount of space that we've managed to put onto this flybridge. So with fully collapsible bifold doors that stack over to the starboard side here, this whole deck really integrates well with the aft lounging area in the back of the flybridge. You've got full protection here with the hardtop design coming all the way back to the rail here on the flybridge, and that's done for a reason that we've put these recesses into the hardtop here so that you can seal roll down clears to fully protect this whole area. This is an option seating arrangement here as well, which then really does integrate well with that aft lounging area.